A Little Princess, Chapter 3, A New Friend.
The first morning at school, Sarah noticed a plump, blonde girl about the same age as Sarah.
Morning at school, Sarah noticed a plump, blonde girl about the same age as Sarah. The girl was
chewing on the biscuit of her pencil and staring at Sarah.
Chewing on the ribbon of her pigtail and staring at Sarah. When Monsieur
Dispatch spoke to Sarah, the plump girl's looking the little frightened.
Defarge spoke to Sarah, the plump girl looked a little frightened. When Sarah
relieved in French, the girl gave a startled jump and turned red.
Replied in French, the girl gave a startled jump and turned red. Miss
Minchin was still in a bad mood about Sarah's perfect French.
Was still in a bad mood about Sarah's perfect French.
Miss John, stop chewing your ribbons.
Miss St. John, stop chewing on your ribbon and
sit up at once. She snapped.
Sit up at once,
she snapped. The girl gave another startled jump. Lavinia
and Jessie giggled, and the girl turned redder than ever.
Jessie giggled, and the girl turned redder than ever. Sarah's
father often remarked to say on Sarah's soft hair.
Father often remarked on Sarah's soft heart. Sarah always
went to fight when she sees people in trouble. He liked to say
wants to fight when she sees people in trouble, he liked to say. And that
was currently true now.
Was certainly true now.
Those girls sound large. Saw Sarah, that mean.
Girls shouldn't laugh,
thought Sarah.
That's mean.
But Lavinia
and Jessie's cousin to thicker than the girls both in French for Monsieur Defarge.
And Jessie continued to snicker when the girls spoke in French for Monsieur Defarge. Sarah felt
sorry for this girl, who said such trouble saying in the French words correctly.
Sorry for this girl, who had such trouble saying the French words correctly. The French lessons
were obviously quite difficult for her.
Were obviously quite difficult for her. When the morning
lessons were finally finished.
These lessons were finally finished. The plump
girl sat on a window seat, looking miserable.
Girl sat on a window seat, looking miserable. Sarah
went over to her.
What's
your name? asked Sarah.
Name?
Asked Sarah. The girl seemed
amazed that Sarah was talking to her.
Amazed that Sarah was talking to her.
My name
is Hermes St. John, she replied.
Is Ermengarde St. John,
she replied.
My name is Sarah Crew. What a pretty name you have, exclaimed Sarah.
Sarah Crew. What a pretty name you have,
exclaimed Sarah.
It sounds like a name from a story.
Sounds like a name from a story.
I like your name too.
Your name too?
When did you learn to speak French? Ermengarde asked.
You learned to speak French?
Ermengarde asked.
I'm done
it all my life, Sarah answered.
It all my life,
Sarah answered.
If you'd
If you always heard French at home, you can't do it too.
Always heard French at home. You could do it too. No.
No, I don't think so, said Ahmed sadly. I'm not very smart.
Oh, I don't think so, said Ermengarde sadly. I'm not very smart. Ermengarde
explained that her father spoke 7 or 8 languages.
Explained that her father spoke 7 or 8 languages. He had
library full all sorts of books.
Huge library filled with thousands of books and couldn't
In instance, why Ahmed did do well in school.
understand why Ermengarde didn't do well in school. He had told
Miss Minchin that Ahmed must be made to learn.
Miss Minchin that Ermengarde must be made to learn. But
school, Ahmed was often in trouble or in tears.
school, Ermengarde was often in trouble or in tears. You're
smart, aren't you? A message to Sarah.
smart, aren't you? Ermengarde said to Sarah.
Sarah looked out the window into the dusty square.
Sarah looked out the window into the dirty square. She could see some
sparrows hopping along child's railings.
sparrows hopping along iron railings. She thought for a minute.
She thought for a minute. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Then suddenly
she changed the subject. Would you like to meet Emily?
she changed the subject. Would you like to meet Emily?
Who's Emily? Asked Ahmed.
Emily? Asked Ermengarde. Come
out to my room and see, replied Sarah.
my room and see, replied Sarah.
Woo! Adapted mind math! Come explore the site with me.
Ermengarde followed
Ermengarde's flower said upstairs.
Sarah upstairs. Is
it true, she asked, that you have a playroom to yourself?
it true? She asked. You have a playroom all to yourself? Yes.
Yes, Sarah answered. Papa asked Miss Minchin to let me have one.
Sarah answered. Papa asked Miss Minchin to let me have one. It's because I like
to tell myself stories.
to tell myself stories. And the mood
A mood gets spoiled if I know people are listening.
gets spoiled if I know people are listening. Sarah
stopped outside the door to her room.
stopped outside the door to her room.
If we quietly, maybe we watch her to set my sister Josie.
Quiet? Maybe we'll catch her, she said mysteriously. Ermengarde
brings the head to idea what Sarah was talking about.
blinked. She had no idea what Sarah was talking about. But
Sarah's eyes were full of fun.
Sarah's eyes were full of fun. Ermengarde
Can't wait to see what happened.
couldn't wait to see what happened. Sarah
fell open the door.
threw open the door.
Ermengarde saw a beautiful doll sitting on a chair in front of the fire.
Ermengarde saw a beautiful doll sitting on a chair in front of the fire.
Oh, Emily is back in her seat. Sarah saw this boy.
Emily is back in her seat. Sarah sounded disappointed. Can she
work? Answered Ahmed in surprise.
walk? Asked Ermengarde in surprise. I like
press she can.